what's going on, guys? It's Shabs and I'm back with another FIFA 17 FUT Champions video. So this is going to be the first episode of my Road to Glory where I'll show you guys the highlights, what happens, how many wins I get, and the packs when the rewards eventually come out. So here's episode 1 of Road to Glory. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get into the highlights. So in the first game here, guys, we're going to come up against Lacazette, Benzema, Ben Arfa, Dembele, in a 4-1-2-1-2 with Toprak, Kurzawa, Hawadez, Piszczek, and Butland. So his goalie had no chemistry in this game, so that kind of threw me off. But as you guys can see in the highlights here, in this first game, the first goal in the 38th minute, we got it with Modric. We're going to shoot it, and he blocks it. We get another shot with Modric, he blocks it again. And then with Enner Valencia, we're going to cross it in. Then we're going to steal it for Morata, and then Mkhitaryan's going to put it in for the first goal of that game, guys. So that was how the first goal of this game went down in our first game of FUT Champions. And I was pretty stoked about this one because this guy was playing a pretty good game, and it was a defensively minded game. So in the 72nd minute here, he's going to get the ball with Jeremy Menez, pass it off to Lacazette. Lacazette's going to go around my defense, horrible defending by me, and he's going to score it bottom right. Great goal, great finish for him with Alexander Lacazette there, boys, and he's going to finish that off. And then in the 75th minute, not even 4 minutes later, he's got the ball with Matuidi over to Piszczek. We steal it, but we give it away with Modric. I don't know what I was thinking there. And then Piszczek gives it off, lays it off to Menez, and yeah, that's what happened there, boys. Does a simple finesse shot without even moving, and it went in. You know, what can you do about it? I can't do anything. It is what it is. It happened. So our first game, we ended it with a loss, boys. And next up, we're going to come up against a 4-3-3-4, my demon formation. He's got Coman, Renato Santos, Niang at cam. He's got Baka, Cuadrado, and Hamšík. So this team really scared me because he has really good players all around. But we're going to bomb down the wing for the first goal with Henrik Mkhitaryan. Do a little skill move there, pass it into the middle. And he's going to lay it off for Morata. And Morata is going to give us the 1-0 lead. Great goal by the little Spanish striker. I'm in love with Morata. He's been playing really good for me. But the second goal here, boys, we're going to dribble around, give a beautiful pass by Kovacic over to Modric, and what a finish. Soft little finish by Modric there, or Godrich, as he likes to call him, or Japes likes to call him. Absolute beast. So we are up 2-0, and then he decides to pause the game and quit. So we got our first win there in this FUT Champions. Next up, another 4-3-3-4, but he's got Morata, Carrasco, Sterling, Isco, Casemiro, Henderson, Matip. So he's got a pretty good team, a nice little hybrid. And he's going to get the ball with Isco here in the 30th minute, pass it off to Sterling, and Raheem Sterling's going to bomb it down the middle, bottom left. So that was a good goal by him. Great little celebration there for Raheem the Dream. But then shortly thereafter, a little longer later, and Vidal in the 81st minute, he's going to dribble around. I lose the ball, but he out-strengthens him, leaves it up for Modric, and he doesn't move, just finesses it around the goalkeeper. Nice little goal, nice celebration by Luka Modric. So that's 3 goals for him in just 3 games. And this game was a tight one and went all the way to penalties. First up, Riyad Mahrez scores for him, and we're down 1-0 here. And then we go with Arturo Vidal. And these penalties this year, they're really hard. I mean, beautiful penalty there, but it's a luck thing for me for penalties. It's either I win or I lose, and it's all based on luck. I don't think it's based on skill. And it's until people get used to it, it's gonna be hard to win these penalty games. And I hate going to penalties. But Raheem Sterling here, he's gonna bomb it down the right side to give us the lead after we made the save. And next up, he's gonna go up here and score bottom left. And I knew as long as I kept on scoring my penalties, I was going to win this game because I already made 1 save. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to hit it bottom right. You can always trust that boy. And then he's going to go up here with Piszczek, I believe. And he's going to bomb it in the bottom right. And then we go up with Morata. And all we got to do is score here and make a save. That was my mindset. So we got to score this one. And we hit it, bomb it top left. There's the goal, boys. And one more save we need from Ter Stegen. Raheem Sterling's up to the bat. And we stopped the ball. So beautiful save there for another win. And this helps us advance from the Bronze League onto the Bronze 2 League. So there we go. Next up, guys, we got a 4-3-2-1 against Niang Biabiani and that left winger in Kondogbia in Zogbia. Not sure who that center mid is, but he's got Varane, Mangala, Clichy, and Debuchy. So he's got a full French team with a bunch of pace up front. But that's not a problem because right in the beginning here, we get it with Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and we bomb it top left there in the 83rd minute. Beautiful goal there by Zlatan Ibrahimovic to give us the 1-0 lead. And then with Morata, or the 23rd minute, my bad. Ibrahimovic and Morata play a nice little 1-2 here, one-touch passing, gives it back to Ibra for the second goal of the game, and we're up 2-0. And this guy, I can sense a rage quit coming up, and his defensive game was very poor, so I knew he was gonna win this game. And that's how it ended up, guys, 2-0 for me. And then the next game here, we go up against Divock Origi, Kevin Morales, and Mexican Liga NOS side there. He's got Eriksen, Rose, Vertonghen, and the overpowered Marquinhos. So he comes in the 37th minute here, he bombs it, triple taps it, and look at this bullshit. Score on my own net, and he does that celebration. Seriously did not understand what that was. But in the 89th minute, we got a corner kick, and we score with our goaltender, Martin Ter Stegen. And I was so stoked, because I had so many chances in this game that I either missed, hit the post. I was dominating this guy, and I finally tied the game. And then the game has to go into extra time, where we do a little bit of skill moves with Arda Turan. Give it to Morata, back to Turan. Ibra makes a beautiful run, passes it off to him, finesse shot to the right side, and we beat Ter Stegen to give us the 2-1 lead in the 91st minute. And then later on there, Morata, not even 5 minutes later, gives it off to Ibrahimovic. He's got a 1-on-3, dangles around the first one, out-strengths him, out-muscles him, and he finesses it past the goalkeeper. What a goal there by Ibrahimovic. And we do the beast celebration. We gotta do that whenever you score a beast goal like that. But that's how the game ended, guys, and we got our 4th win out of a possible 5. And next up, we're coming up against the Liga NOS striker there. The Brazilian one, I forget his name, but Benzema, James Rodriguez as well, Toni Kroos. He has a really good team here. So it's in the 40th minute, and he comes down the wing with Benzema, gives it off to the Liga NOS striker, and he scores to make it 1-0. Or that was James Rodriguez, I believe. So in the 44th minute here, we get the ball down with Ibrahimovic. We do a nice little skill move there, and blister down, and Morata sets a pick on the center backs. We just finesse shot it. Or not, power shot it from a long shot with Ibrahimovic. I know that's going in 10 times out of 10. His shooting is absolutely beautiful in this game. And then we get a lucky free kick here in the 79th minute. And we give it off to Ibrahimovic. His header somehow becomes a pass, and it goes to Payet for a 2-1 goal. This was definitely a lucky goal. I mean, not much skill there. I was trying to head it with Ibrahimovic, but somehow he passed it, and Payet scores to give me the lead. And that is the game-winning goal, and we get our 5th win, and we advance to bronze 1. So next up, we're up against Musa, Pedro, Sterling, Iniesta, Isco, Herrera, and then Varane, Pepe, and Gaia with clean. So in this game, guys, in the 16th minute here, he's got the ball with Musa, and he does a beautiful move and a beautiful finish. Bottom right, I respect that finish tenfold. That was beautiful. Horrible defense by me, and he deserves that celebration. And then next up, guys, we get the ball with Ibrahimovic. Do a little skill move there. Trying to get by him as much as I can. We give it to Payet. He tries to all-muscle the guy, but he loses the ball. Ibra steals it. Payet shoots it. He gets blocked, but he goes down to Ibra with the falling shot. And wow, the luck was on my side in this one, boys. And we tied the game there. A game that I thought I was going to lose. And then in extra time, in the 103rd minute, we get the ball to Raheem, the Dream Sterling, with a beautiful ball roll and a beautiful finish for the super sub. And Raheem Sterling, the Player of the Month card, gets us through this game. And that celebration is literally how I felt when I scored that goal. So it was awesome. So that's how the game ended, and that was our 6th win out of a possible 7. As we continue on here, boys, we're coming up against Son, Sanchez, Sterling, Giovinco, Dembele, and this guy was a pro player. I did a little bit of searching, and I found out that he was a pro player, so I'm not sure how I won this game, but the first goal was a beautiful bomb by Ibrahimovic, top left, top corner there. Absolutely wonderful smash there by Ibra, and puts his team on his shoulders once again. And next up we go with Mkhitaryan again, down to Modric with a beautiful little skill move. He gets blocked, but Ibra's there to clean up the garbage, and he gives us a 2-0 lead here in the 76th minute. And as soon as I score 2 goals, I know the game's over, and that's how it ended for me, boys. Next time we're coming up against Perisic, Ever Banega, Ben Arfa, Lacazette, Di Maria, and Verratti, Barzali, and Miranda. This team was so damn good. Holy crap. This guy just outplayed me. In the first couple of minutes, he scored with Lacazette. And right off the bat, once you get scored on very early, the momentum kind of shifts off your side, and people will usually play park the bus, or they'll do what this guy did and just smash me. Like I have nothing else to say. Second goal here, he scores with Ever Banega to make it 2-0 in just the 13th minute. And this game was slipping away from me very quickly. And then shortly thereafter, in the 27th minute, he's got the ball, gives it down to Di Maria. He finesses it, beautiful save, but Lacazette cleans up the garbage to make it 3-0 in the first 30 minutes. At this point, I was thinking about rage quitting, but I was like, you know what, let's just muscle it out. And then he comes right back and smashes the top left with Ben Arfa, and makes it 4-0 there. And then right after that, he gives it back to Ben Arfa with a beautiful across the body finish. And 5-0 here, boys. A little bit of an embarrassing loss here. And that's how it ended for me. And that was my second loss. Next up, we come up against Lacazette and Ben Arfa again, along with Martial, Schneiderlin, Matuidi, and Kevin Gamero. But we get the first goal here with Kovacic. Beautiful play to Morata. Morata dribbles around and does a beautiful power shot. Top left from Morata. Shushes the opponent. And worthy celebration in my opinion. What a blast by Alvaro Morata. That gives me a 1-0 lead. Then in the 77th minute, Morata passes it off to Payet, gives it back to Morata. He tries to do a skill move, loses the ball, out-strengthens the other guy, gives it to Modric. Beautiful move, and he just got by to finish with his left foot. And Modric gives me a 2-0 lead. That's his 4th goal. So he was an absolute god for me in this episode. And then next up, we get the ball with Ibrahimovic, and he wants to get on the score sheet. He gets around, dribbles around everybody, and does a beautiful finesse shot, top right in the 55th minute. So there was the other goal for Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He gives a 3-0 lead. And then shortly thereafter, Ibra dribbles around, does a little bit of a move, gets a lot of open space, and he smashes it top left to make it 4-0 in this game and virtually seal the deal. So 4-0, boys, the game's over. But he ends up getting one back for himself with Gamero, gives it off to Ben Arfa, and a beautiful little finish there to make it 4-1. And that's how this game would end, and that's how this series will end, boys. So we got 8 wins out of a possible 10, and we got over to the Silver 3 League. Or not the Silver 3 League. We're a couple wins away from the Silver 3 League. But if you enjoyed this episode, smash that like button, subscribe for more content. The next episode is going to be coming up very shortly. And until next time, guys, peace.